And the action is back underway.
Palmeiras can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Vinicius Junior, Neymar. Now that's well seen too. And he's gone looking for safety. Thuram. That's a throw. Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Floated up and over, and no, that was never going to make it. Lovely ball, it's Bale! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. He just absolutely speared that in.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
So the lead now is 2. Goes in for the header! Sticks it away! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Palmeiras can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser. Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
And he's gone backward here, plays the ball back. And it's Neymar. Look at the space here.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Akanji is there, and he can pick it up. Now it's Del Piero. That's really well cleared.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Palmeiras still have the cards to affect this game. Endrick, who's set up one goal so far. Beckenbauer, that's a lovely, neat pass. Well, that's an excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Palmeiras clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly...
Climbs up big! They've done it! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This has become one superb game of football.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And he's intervened well there.
Palmeiras merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this.
And a shot! They've scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Palmeiras go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Back into the middle. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Interesting ball. Bale. Engages and forces him off the ball. Messi, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Palmeiras do have a... He's through, it's one-on-one! Wilshere. Now it's Zico. Up he goes! And it's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And he's done it again. And the shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Zico. Zico. That is good alertness. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Played back in. And here's Romario. And there goes the final whistle. So the winner's bullish and belligerent after a remarkable... Well, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us on this most anticipated day in this part of the world. Calm confidence is emanating from all corners of the ground, and the odds are certainly in their favour. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Shot at goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Palmeiras with the corner, they're first. Guardiola with the short one. Cross to the back post. Tries to get it clear. Chance to shoot now. Cleared away. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Jordi Alba. He's got such searing pace, Peter. He gets to the byline in the blink of an eye, and from there his crosses are pinpoint and very hard to defend against. This opposition defence is going to have its work cut out trying to keep him quiet.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Endrick. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mbappe, and that has been cut short. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Neymar. Palmeiras do have a chance to counter here. Pinches it off him. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Van Dijk getting this one clear. Wilshere. Well read, and the danger is averted. He can get that clear. He's under a lot of pressure there. And now the breakaway. Oh, well played, well played. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. No goals as yet. And he can clear it away. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Mbappe. Musiala makes the interception. Well timed, excellent interception. So what can they make of this? Oh, what a pass!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And that could set him on his way. Akanji promptly onto that, and that is that. Wilshere. Nice sequence of passes, this. Vinicius Junior.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Ribery. That's headed upfield. And he welcomes it in. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Port clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, there's the clearance. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Passes short and sharp. Ribery. Endrick. Akanji. Passing nice and neat. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's had it nicked away.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Guardiola wins the duel this time. Here's Beckenbauer. Oh, that was vital. And he's there to get it away. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So your views on the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Palmeiras are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Just eases him off the ball. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To get them off and running. And Neuer pulls off a sensational save.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Oh, that's a key interception. Akanji spots it and intercepts. Mbappe, foot in. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No, that's been intercepted. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Mbappe. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Beckenbauer.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Now that's well seen too. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Palmeiras clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Wilshere really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Vinicius Junior.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vinicius Junior! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Wilshere. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. That could spell trouble. Endrick going about things with real menace. There's no flag. Neymar. In with the challenge. And that is expertly dealt with. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That is ended up in no man's land. Deftly away. Mbappe! Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? And the header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Big header! In he goes again! Yes! And at last the deadlock is broken. Now can they dare to dream?
And you only have to see the reaction from the bench to see what that means. The manager had faith he'll deliver in situations, and he is truly pumped.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Taken back almost at once. Mbappe! Oh, super ball! Can he finish? The final 5 minutes.
Port need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Now that looks a decent ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Neuer, will they claim to that? Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there. Palmeiras close now to seeing this one through to the end. Casemiro. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music. So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Decent hit! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Palmeiras are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Now it's Martinez. And can he finish? Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Swings in across. And they can counter here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Schneider. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Brahim Diaz. He is through here. Pedri. White. It's a mighty effort. Good delivery, but no joy.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Mbappe. Neymar ploughing through the middle. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Palmeiras with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Can he finish? It's loose, and again! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And it's Rashford. And here's Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. Lovely ball. Big chance! It's in! And that is his 50th goal for this, his current club. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Oh, no joy this time.
Vinicius Junior, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Passing night. Martinez! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And they get themselves in front! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Bayer Leverkusen take the lead. Nice ball. Chance! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that...
Oh, they could be caught out here. Rashford is flagged offside. Rashford.
Oh, what a ball!
It's Rashford! Wilshere. And it's Neymar. That's Guardiola. Endrick going about things with real menace. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
That's good play from him.
Oh, smashing header! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Guardiola is there, and he can pick it up. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. White. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. That's a fabulous ball. Martinez!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Endrick, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Guardiola with the short one. Oh, there's a probing ball. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Palmeiras come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High-scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Quite a half, more of the same please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Gets a good foot in there. Neymar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Endrick. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, great play! Palmeiras have reclaimed it. Bayer Leverkusen looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's fabulous. Schneider. Wilshere. Beckenbauer. Vinicius Junior. Ruben Dias cuts it out. Quality ball. Tchouaméni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Beckenbauer with the clearance. Just about up to the hour now. Schneider. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Neymar. Neymar running with the ball. Has a go! He's in plenty of space here. That was always going to be the keeper's. Rashford. Now it's Martinez. Martinez. He's found a way through. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nice bit of trickery. Mbappe. Wilshere. Martinez. No, that's been intercepted. 75 minutes played. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Great chance! Goal! And the comeback is complete.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Goes forward, and that has been cut short. Wilshere. Now it's Mbappe. Brahim Diaz.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Well, they've got it again. And here's Mbappe. And here's Neymar. He's shifting through the... And the finish!
Bayer Leverkusen need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Chouameni gets across to intercept that. I think we're just about done here. Dani Olmo. Great hit! Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Neymar with a definite foul there.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. We have already started here.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
Yeah, can't say I'm surprised by your assessment there.
Yeah, one of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Hernandez. Guardiola gets across to intercept that. Fires from distance.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And it's Guardiola. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Palmeiras are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Well read, nice interception. Milan have reclaimed it. Wilshere. Nice sequence of passes, this. He's got a side of goal. Oh, my word, that is quite something. About as smooth as it gets.
Palmeiras clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Good spot, he's seen the run. This might spell danger. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, nicely intercepted. Vinicius Junior, passing nice and neat. Now that's well seen too. Good effort from distance. Palmeiras are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And he's straight offside. Kukçu. Now it's Messi. Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Torres. And he's been shifted off it. Vinicius Junior. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, what a ball! He's in a... has a go! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Czech looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Not the worst cross in the world. Has a look and has a go. Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Kukçu plays a sharp little ball here. He's had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Milan with the corner, they're first. Oh, he's had a hit! It's a goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Bellingham demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Kukçu. That's a nicely measured pass. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. A formality. We're level. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Cafu gets over and intercepts. Bellingham. Beckenbauer makes the interception. That is good alertness. That's been cut out, well played. There's the whistle for half-time. Palmeiras playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So we're into the second 45.
Palmeiras have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. It's just beyond his reach. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Endrick. Oh, what a ball he's hit! Vinicius Junior! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Vinicius Junior deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with...
Bellingham! Big moment! Brilliant! Massive goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Milan have their second corner now. And it's hoisted clear. Palmeiras are looking to go forward now. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now? Oh, terrible mistake. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Guardiola. So what can they make of this?
Palmeiras are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. This is the time you need that pace.
Akanji cuts out the pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now this could be a chance. And another try! And he hits the net. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
It's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, this looks sharp. Look at the space here. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Nicely aimed pass. And Torres! And that's a real chance missed.
Fernando Torres fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it. Milan showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Akanji. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Gets his pass away. And that is a little undercooked. Good read, needed to be.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Goalkeeper's ball. Torres. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, great big chance! Oh, it's in! Late in the day, this could well be it!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Milan take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Costa Curta. And he's onside. Oh, the clearance is short. Neymar. And the number on the board is 3. And it's Fernando Torres. Now it's Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Shot could be on. Tries a shot! They've scored! And that takes him up to 30. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well,